Hi, my name is Thomas, and I'm the CTO at HrFlow.ai. Today, I'm going to showcase our latest AI layer, the Embedding API. This layer is specially designed for data scientists and developers working on HR data challenges. So, let's go ahead and learn about it through a practical use case. We will be building a simple machine learning model to solve a binary classification problem. For this tutorial, we will be using a Google Colab notebook. All the code and the materials that will be presented today will be available in the description of this webinar. The Embedding API allows you to compute 1024 vector representation for your profiles and jobs. They can be used as an input to feed your machine learning algorithms. Among the multiple advantages of using pre-trained HR data vectorizer, we can enumerate saving 90% of R&D time spent on features engineering, the ability to train with limited amount of labels by leveraging the power of transfer learning, increasing inference speed up to 26 times, drastically limiting the memory footprint of your deep learning model on production up to 300 times. We will start by installing all the project dependencies. After that, the first step is to initialize the HrFlow client. In order to do that, I will need a secret key and a source key. You can easily retrieve your own secret key and source key from the HrFlow dashboard. For this demo, I will be using a secret key with a read and write permission. The dataset I will be using here is mounted to my own Google Drive. As you can see, our dataset is organized into 3 separate folders. The resume folder contains raw documents with different media formats. The profile folder will contain the parsed profiles. The embedding folder will contain all the computed embeddings associated to the parsed profiles. Each of these folders are split into 2 subfolders corresponding to 2 categories: data scientists and executive managers. Now, let's build the folder's architecture. Then, let's send all the resumes to the parsing pipeline. Once this step is finished, we can retrieve the parsed profiles from the HrFlow platform. The final step is computing the associated embeddings. The HrFlow client retrieves the embeddings in a binary format. The decode embedding function will help us to turn the vectors into NumPy objects. A generator is strongly advised in the case you are training a large amount of data. This prevents loading to the RAM your whole dataset by feeding the model with embeddings one batch at a time. Now, to build our first machine learning model, we will be using the TensorFlow framework. Here, I built a 2-layer network with a bidirectional STM. This model will take our embeddings as an input and outputs the labels of the profile. By printing the summary, we can see that the model has been built successfully and contains 66,000 parameters. As you can see, the training is fast. So, let's go ahead and check the results. This code section allows us to display the predictions using a Panda data frame. The first column contains the profile text. The next 2 columns corresponds to the output of the encoder. The last column illustrates the likelihood of being a data scientist. Now, let's check the embedding plot to visualize the data frame. We can see a quite nice separation between data scientists on the top right, executive managers on the bottom left. And this is how, just in few minutes, you can quickly build from scratch a highly accurate deep learning model applied to HR data.